Hey, welcome to another Wellness Wednesday with Let's Get Posi. So, today, I think we should talk about some of the fitness acronyms that are out there, starting with UGW. Do you know what UGW means? Ultimate Goal Weight. So, yeah, you might see that around different profiles. So that's what it means. My UGW has been the same since I started in high school. And to be honest, I'm still not there. I've had a goal weight of 150 for over 10 years. And I've been close. I've been very close. Um, and the point of bringing this up and talking about UGW is to not get stuck on a number, because fat and muscle weigh differently, and my body composition has definitely changed over the years because I did lose weight, but I was also losing muscle mass at the same time. So when I did reach, my low 150s, I was, like that skinny fat and like, loose. So I had to gain muscle. So that mean I had to, my number was going to go up. And so, but even though my number, like I've been hovering, swear, like in 152 to 165, like just in this weird range. But my body composition has definitely changed, as you can see, because I'm going to put the pictures in there. And so that's what UGW is. If you see it, you get confused. It's ultimate goal weight. And just sharing my story on what my UGW is slash was. And so now I'm not into a number. I'm definitely about how I feel and how my clothes fit. So yeah, I don't even have a number anymore. So I don't know. Another acronym is HIIT, HIIT. This stands for High Intensity Interval Training. And that is, in short, basically intervals of really, really hard work and then either rest or just, less work. So it's just, this back and forth. And so studies have shown that that kind of exercise has a lot of benefits after you're done working out. Like you're still burning a lot of calories even at rest. So if you see people talking about high intensity interval training, or HIIT, that's what they're talking about. And so I have experience with HIIT routines as well. I'm telling you, I've tried a lot of things along my fitness journey, and so HIIT training was definitely something that I did enjoy, because they were short workouts. I used to do this 7 minute workout, and I did a 7 minute workout for like a month, and I was like, that was the only thing that I did, and I did feel like it added up and made some differences. I wasn't eating that well, so I mean it kind of defeat. It didn't really match well because it really is. You have to eat right. You have to. You can't. You cannot out exercise a bad diet. You just can't. Because all calories are not the same, and it just doesn't work like that. So, and trust me, I've tried. So, if there was a way, I would have figured it out by now over the past 10 years. So, um, yes, high intensity interval training. Try it out. Look it up. There's so many different things you can do. Even like for jump roping, that can be high intensity interval training. Jumping on and off. I did jump rope for sure. I love jump rope. I can't wait to get back to it. It's just cold outside, and my ceilings are high enough here. So, yes, high intensity interval training. Look that up. Try that out. Another acronym, BMI, body mass index. Ignore it. Don't even care. But that's me because muscle obviously weighs more. So, I just don't like how it measures. I mean, I'm still overweight and I don't like it. So I think there are other ways to measure. I think if anything, you should try and find your body fat percentage. And there are, digital scales. There are handheld devices that you can buy that like send shocks through and can measure, how much body fat you have in you. But I do think that there are there are other ways to measure your fitness success than the scale and your BMI, which doesn't measure, your muscle, your water retention, your bone density, and just all of that. It just doesn't account for it. So, um, sure, maybe it can be useful in in addition to other numbers, things that you're measuring. But in terms of just focusing on BMI, I wouldn't do that because, again, speaking for myself, if I were to go by the BMI scale, I'm overweight and unhealthy, and I'm good. Sure, got some still a little extra pounds I'm trying to lose, but in terms of like overweight, like I've been overweight. I'm good. I'm at a good place right now. So just I say that like to be careful what you choose to measure your success on, your fitness success, and be your best friend. You're putting in a lot of work. Losing weight and in anything, any kind of fitness journey is literally the hardest, like one of the hardest things you'll ever do. So any type of uh, progress is a big accomplishment. So really be proud of yourself for the steps that you're taking. It's hard. It's gonna take time. It's hard. If it was easy, everyone would be fit. Like, and we're in an obesity epidemic. So I mean, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna take time, but it's life. Like, I mean, you have your whole life to to progress. There's no difference between, you're no better if you lost weight in 5 months, a month, whatever, versus 3 years. Like you're still great. So just take your time, do it, find what works best for you. That's why it's so hard because you have to find what works for you. Just because I like jump rope doesn't mean you'll like jump rope. You might like running. I don't like the treadmill. Some people love the treadmill. So it's just you just gotta figure out what works for you because everything works as long as it's cardio and physical activity and you're eating right. Like everything works. Keto works, low carb works. Like it all works. You just have to find what works for you. So I hope whoever's listening, this helps, and best of luck to you as you continue your fitness journey. And let me know if there's anything that we can talk through. If you have any questions about my fitness journey, I'm more than welcome to talk about something else. I just have some really just going off the dome each time. I don't have a plan. I have questions or like topics, but I'm really just rambling off. So yeah, feel free to send in your what do you struggle with along your fitness journey. If you have any questions about mine, I'm here to share because when I was overweight, I didn't know where to look. I didn't really have anyone to talk to. I did a lot of trial and error and just trying to figure it out by myself. So I'm here to help. Leave me a comment. Until next time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Chasing the light, chasing the light. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm on a whole nother level. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Lately I feel like a rebel. I'm not weak, controlling me. Don't gotta deal with the devil. Dark energy ain't close to me. Shining so bright like a bezel. When I